What is going on, you translucent villains? I'm Chris, and welcome to Nostalgia Dig. Today we're going to be going through a mixed lot from eBay. Wow, I feel like it's been a minute since I filmed. See if I remember how to do this. And without further ado, let's dig in. Okay. First guy I grab here, oh, he's cool. Little robot. Trying to look at the symbol on his chest here. This doesn't ring a bell to me. It's got something written really small and kind of dirt covered here. Copyright Disney for McDonald's. That narrows it down to just a few things that I think it could be. I have never seen the movie Treasure Planet, but I know there were robots and stuff. My best guess on this one is this is a robot from Treasure Planet. Which I would like to see that someday. I feel like that one is one people don't talk about a lot. I don't know if it's because it's not good or just it gets overlooked for whatever reason. I think it might be, I could be wrong on this, I think it might be the guys that made Moana also made Treasure Planet. That's a reason enough for me to watch it, because I love Moana. Cool. All right, next we have this little kids' meal looking toy. This would be from Tiny Toon Adventures, I think, which I used to watch sometimes, but it's been a very long time and I don't really remember. Plucky Duck and I want to say Hampton, is that right? But basically the tiny versions of Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. Are they supposed to be their children? I don't remember. I did watch it once in a while, but yeah, like I said, it's been a bit. Okay, so it rolls along. The pig, possibly named Hampton, looks dizzy because he's inside of the wheel, which Plucky's driving, oblivious. Copyright 92, Warner Brothers. Cool. I don't think I have anything or much of anything from Tiny Toons, so that's neat. Next, we have Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame by Disney. Maybe one of the... Okay, when I say worst villains, I don't mean poor quality, I mean evil. I think he might be one of the actually most evil Disney villains of all time. Very little redeeming. There are some villains that you just kind of love, like Ursula, or some of them are just kind of funny. He's not funny. He's evil. Yeah, he sings that whole song about his feelings, and it's pretty intense for a kid's movie. Yeah, if you want to know more about that, go look it up or go watch it, because he's wow, Frollo. But yeah, this is probably from Burger King. I don't know why I'm thinking that Burger King had the Disney toys for this movie. If it's not, it's McDonald's. Don't see anything written. Oh, it's under his tunic. I'm pulling his tunic up to read. Not being rude. Burger King. Yep. There's Frollo. Okay. This is a cool little robot. Cool design. I like it. I don't know what it's from. I'll start right out by saying that. CNB08. CNB. Cartoon Network. Yeah, there are some of these shows that were very popular with younger kids that I missed completely, like Ben 10. I'm not saying that's what this is from, but Kim Possible, which I think was a Disney thing. So that's not this. I don't have a good guess, but it's a cool robot. I like it. It's probably a kid's meal toy. Maybe. Little backpack there. Hooks right to his or her ears. Okay, we have a Syndrome from The Incredibles, the first one. This is a cool figure. Copyright Disney, Pixar, China. That's all it says. I might be wrong, but there's Imaginext that has some kind of squat figures that look like this. I don't know if that's what this is. I really don't know. No articulation, just a figurine. But cool. I like the sculpt. I like the design. Fun character. Like going back to the whole Frollo thing. Syndrome was fun. He was a little bit sad. Like, I wouldn't say a sympathetic character, but you understood where he was coming from, and he just kind of took it way too far. Kind of went off the deep end. But still fun. Frollo wasn't fun. But Syndrome was. Yeah, cool. Okay, here we have the Hamburglar. Looks like seated. Might be driving something, or supposed to be driving something. Copyright 1990, McDonald's Corp. You know, I think I have a Grimace that's similarly sized and similarly seated like this, but without a vehicle. So let me know if you know why they're shaped like this or what they're supposed to be sitting in or riding in. Yeah, because I'm not sure. Yeah, but Hamburglar. Okay, here we have Garfield. This might be the first Garfield in any one of these videos so far. Here we are 20 some videos in, 30, I don't know. And this is the first Garfield besides that keychain from the movie theater. But the first Garfield figurine. Just watched a really interesting video on Garfield. Defunctland is a YouTube channel that talks about theme park stuff, and he kind of goes deep into theme park lore. And he did a video recently about a Garfield ride that was at Kennywood, which is an amusement park near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which I would really like to go to. It's, I don't know, 4 hours, 3.5 hours from here, where I live. And they had a really old dark ride, old meaning like as old as they come in this country, and they put a Garfield overlay on it. It was like an old mining ride, and they turned into a Garfield ride. And then recently they've turned it back. But interesting video. Check it out. But yeah, here we have Garfield, and it looks like some summer gear or workout gear. I can't imagine him working out. He likes lasagna and being lazy too much to work out. Looks like he might be able to grab onto something here, which I'm not sure what that would be. Okay, written really small. Copyright 1978 and 81, United Features syndicated. I don't understand copyright law that well. I don't know why he would be copyrighted from 1978 and 1981. It's interesting. I don't know. I could look that up, or if one of you knows what that is and can tell me in the comments very concisely. And if you were talking to a child about it, because I don't know legal language. Yeah. Garfield, he hates Monday. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. Maybe the first South Park toy. Definitely in these videos. Maybe the only South Park toy that I own. Just a figurine. Copyright 2001, Comedy Central. Probably someone bought this at Hot Topic, or I don't know where you would buy this. But yeah, that looks like Kenny, already very beat up. South Park was, I remember when it first came out, it really latched on to the public's interest in a way that other things hadn't in a while, because it just felt really different. And I liked it for a while. I feel like I watched it for a few seasons. I know they still make stuff. To this day, they still are making content. And I really hand it to those guys for doing that. I've kind of lost track of it completely. But, yeah. It's had its ups and downs over the years, but I feel like overall, South Park's pretty cool. Okay. We have Astro from the Jetsons. Copyright 1982 and 1990. Hanna-Barbera from Applause. Another double copyright. I used to watch Jetsons as a kid. Does Astro sound like Scooby Doo? In my head, they have the same way of speaking. But that could just be years of things getting mixed up and having too much information crammed into your head for too many years. Yeah, Astro. Again, a first. I think this is the first Jetsons toy that I might own over, my entire collection. A lot of firsts in this batch. Okay, this is awesome. It's like a little Matchbox, but Angry Birds pig. This the TNT barrel. Very dangerous vehicle. Or creative decoration of the vehicle. But knowing them, it's probably actually TNT and dangerous. That's fun. This is my favorite type of Hot Wheels or Matchbox type car, ones that are themed and really fun. The less like a real car that you would see driving around, the better, I think, for me. Copyright 2009 to 2013 Rovio, and there's a tiny QR code. And get it in focus here. That might be too small, but if you want to try to scan that, go for it. Okay, we have a Pokemon. This, I believe, is Snivy. It's funny, I've caught these on Pokemon Go, and I realize I've never actually heard anybody say that name, or have I said that word out loud. So I'm like, is it Snivy or Snivy? But I'm guessing he's plant-based, so Ivy, Snivy. That's my best guess on how to pronounce it. That's cute. He looks like he might have been attached to a base or something. But I think he will actually probably stand up just like this. Looks very snooty. Snooty Snivy. Okay, we have Animal from the Muppets. Muppet Babies, is this? It looks like a young animal. I'm not quite sure. Baby. It says teenage animal. Yeah, copyright Disney. Let's get a peg to stick into something, but it's like a cute little animal figurine. Okay. Here we have a little conductor. It's like he can do one thing, and that is become seated or stand. No real information, just serial number in China. It looks like he's carrying, I thought he was at a drink or something, but I think it's an oil can at further inspection. So he's working on the train, oiling it up, Getting it ready to go. Does that look on it? It's like that Superman cup from an earlier video. And that same face. He's funny. I don't think he's Doofus Squadron, but he might work on the Doofus Squadron's vehicles. Yeah. I think that's fair. Not saying he couldn't ever work his way up to Doofus Squadron, but generally he doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He just wants to oil up the vehicles. Look at that's really fun. That King Kong wrapped around the Empire State Building. Looks like this might have been a pencil topper or something. No info. Just fun. Look at the scale of it. I don't know if you've ever seen the Empire State Building in person, but it's huge. It's really big. I mean, you can imagine an ape this size wrapped around a giant skyscraper. That's a huge kaiju. But the scale is a little, they played with the scale for the sake of the toy a little bit. King Kong's not actually this big. Yeah. Fun. I like it. Okay. We have an Electro. And again, I'm going to throw out the word Imaginext. Not sure if that's what this is, but I think they're similar to this, if it's not this. In an older video, I got a Captain America and an Ares from Marvel that were in the same style as this, probably from the same line. So I have 3 of this line: Captain America, Electro, and Ares. That is a weird group, and I love it. Like, I want to see a comic where those 3 guys are in some weird situation where they have to work together and be a team, like a mini-series. I love it when they do stuff like that, and they don't do it that often. They don't do it enough. Copyright 2008, Marvel and Hasbro. And this is my favorite type of Electro, with this type of mask, with the lightning bolt mask. That's prime Electro for me. So I really like this toy. Very good. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He is an action roping guy. No nonsense. The veins on his arm. He's intense. This guy's ripped. I have no idea what this would be from. Not even a clue. But he's really fun. He's got giant hands and feet. And goatee and the eyebrow. Just a no-nonsense dude with a mullet. He's good. Good stuff in this batch. Good stuff so far. Okay. It says Pokemon to me, but I don't know what this is, if it is a Pokemon. Something written, but very small. Copyright HT Bandai. Did Bandai have anything to do with Pokemon? I know they have to do with Power Rangers and stuff. Not sure on this one. He looks like a Pokemon, but I've never seen this. If he is, I've never seen him before. Could be a Power Rangers thing. I have no idea. But pretty cool. Pretty cool looking bug monster with a drill nose. Okay, Scooby Doo. Speaking of, from earlier. Just a straight up figurine. Copyright 1990. Hanna-Barbera from Applause. Is that what the same thing that the Astro said? It might be from the same little series. A little chunk out of him there. Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo villains. I feel like different versions of Scooby Doo are kind of hit and miss, and I think there's even a new one coming out soon. But overall, Scooby Doo villains are great. I have a whole Playmobil line of Scooby Doo villains. I'll show them at some point. So much fun. Ruh-roh. Oh, yes. Squishy. Oh, and that huge lot, I think it was mixed lot number 8, if I'm remembering right. Got a ton of squishy things, and this is the first one I've gotten since then. He looks like a wrestler. Who is this? He's very angry. He's just like a head with arms and feet, pretty much. I know wrestling pretty well. I can say that. And this doesn't jump out at me, obviously, as to who this would be. So if you know, let me know. Because I don't even really have a guess. But I'm glad to have another little squishy guy. It's funny. Very small figurine of Top Cat? Is that who this is? I'm not sure. I don't know. I have very little confidence in that guess. It's cute. All right. This very small little monster here. He looks like a mishmash of other monsters put together to make this monster. Doesn't say anything on him. Don't know about this. Let me know if you know who this guy is, because he's cool. We have a Young Justice skateboard featuring Kid Flash. Young Justice, copyright DC Comics, made for McDonald's. Okay. So, Happy Meal toy. Don't know if it came with a Kid Flash to go on it or if they were just the skateboards. I'm not sure. Young Justice was an animated show that I don't think I've ever seen. Don't know anything about it other than my general knowledge of the characters from DC. I like a Tech Deck. I think I talked about them in a previous video. Finger skateboards. And finally, this is the last item. So we have from Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite things of all time. So Locke then, right? I just say it's my favorite thing of all time, and I immediately have to think about who it is. Copyright Disney Indonesia. So Lock, Shock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas were Oogie Boogie's minions, and their job was to kidnap Santa Claus, and they sing a whole song about it, and it's delightful. This is Locke, voiced by Danny Elfman, I believe, who also was the singing voice for Jack Skellington and did all the music for the movie, and icon of our time, Danny Elfman. Absolutely love his music. He would have like a little devil mask. They were almost like trick-or-treaters. They all had little masks. Then they took their masks off and they were still kind of scary underneath. But yeah, kind of like, oddly enough, like hired mercenaries in the world of Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, just a cute little Locke figure. And that's it for this one. That one was fun. There was some stuff in there I haven't seen or don't really have anything from until now. So I like to see that. That's fun. So if you're enjoying watching these videos, I encourage you to subscribe. That helps me quite a bit. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next dig. Bye.